The men's C1 to 3, 1 kilometer time trial final. These are the athletes bidding for glory here at the velodrome. Kawamoto, Gordon, Van Gass, Weicong, Leaute, and Zhangyu of China. 2 from China, 1 from Japan, and that's Shota Kawamoto. Well, he looks relaxed, but he knows this is a huge, huge moment. He'll be first on the track. There's Van Gass. This perhaps the toughest of all the events that he has entered into. It's not quite in his wheelhouse, the 1,000 meter. He's more an endurance rider, but he did medal in this in Tokyo as the bronze medalist. Allan Gordon is there as well. And Japan, well, Kawamoto could be a surprise package here. We'll wait and see. Well, there's Jaco Van Gass's wife on the right-hand side there, Catherine, his sister, Liang, and his sister-in-law, Crystal, alongside. And he appreciates the support. They've come a long way. Catherine not so far, but his sister and sister-in-law from Florida in the United States to be part of this incredible vibe. Well, it's the slowest of the qualifiers. I say that advisedly. He's got nothing to lose here. Shota Kawamoto, C2 athlete. Let's get out there and put everything out there. This is a momentous opportunity for him to collect a first Paralympic medal, having finished 4th in the individual pursuit, just outside the medals. Away he goes, a little bit of wobble from the start for Shota Kawamoto of Japan. Well, now this is 1,000 meters. It is the final of the 1K time trial C1 to 3 classification. So classifications 1, 2, and 3, with the C1 athletes seem to have the biggest impairment of the 3, and therefore factor time of 92.1%. This is a C2 athlete called Kawamoto, his factor 94.50.
Well, he's taken off quite well. He qualifies 6th. As we said, the last qualifier into the final, but it's a new event, a new moment. 2 laps to go of this 4-lap event. 1 kilometer time trial, 1,000 meters. Kawamoto's coach is nervously looking at the watch.
He takes the bell now, Kawamoto. He's a passionate man about golf. He was a former para-baseball player, but here he's bidding for glory on the Paralympic track in Paris. And can he bring it home in a time that'll threaten those who want medals? He crosses the line and finishes in 1:07.659. Just on 50 kilometers an hour for that 1 kilometer. Phenomenal effort.
A few tenths of a slower than his qualifying time. However, as we've said, it's very unlikely to see riders back up so quickly for a faster time. Kawamoto, proud to be here representing Japan at the Paralympic Games. Acknowledges the crowd. They have been absolutely wonderful here in Paris. You see the replay. Nice, beautiful, powerful start. So difficult for these impaired athletes to balance the bikes. They're weighted in accordance with their impairment. See Kawamoto power towards the finish. The finish line for these events is what we call the pursuit line in the middle of the track rather than the finish line. So these timed events are using the small white line in the middle of the track. He's wearing a speed suit, which has the zip in the back for aerodynamics. And it is so warm inside the track, the coach is just trying to give him a bit of air to breathe as we now look at the Australian Allan Gordon.
Well, silver in the C2 at the World Championships twice in 2019 and 2024 earlier this year. Fifth in Tokyo for Allan, who has his team there as well. Lovely to see the support base. Virtually every athlete on this track has some group of fans, friends, family in the stands, giving them all that wonderful support. It's aside from the team of soigneurs, mechanics, coaches and trainers on the inside of the track who do such a wonderful job in preparing these athletes. But ultimately it comes down to what these individuals can bring on this day, on this track. It is the biggest day right now of Allan Gordon's career. Beg your pardon. Gordon Allan. He steps up.
Yeah, Gordon Allan, he is from New South Wales, part of the New South Wales Institute of Sport that are incredibly dedicated to their para-athletes. Gordon Allan of Australia takes to the bike in the final log. Well, he's not happy with something. He's just asking the commissaires to have a look at. Yes, he's asked them to move the grip of the gate down so it doesn't bump off the device on the back of his bike under his saddle. And at the end of the day, with so many things going through your mind, I find it quite attentive that he's picked that up.
Sort of attention to detail that is drilled into these athletes and becomes second nature. Wonderful to see. So, this is a major moment for this young man, 26 years of age, and a C2 classification rider. Silver at the World Champs. Second games for him. He was fifth in Tokyo. All set. On track, our second rider in the final of the men's C123 1K time trial. It's Gordon Allan of Australia in his second Paralympic Games with a great support network out there. Let's see what he can do. He's looking first off to beat the time of Shota Kawamoto, and he's well up.
Well, it was an explosive start. You could see as he got into the saddle, a little bit of speed dropped off, but he's now getting those pedals really turning.
He'll come round and take the bell.
Oh, he's flying. He's really flying out there. He qualified fifth. Will he make his way in the medals?
He was halfway through, 2.2 ahead. He is well up here.
Can he hold on? Can he hold on to that speed? Because it's phenomenal, that start. And he's increasing his lead over Kawamoto.
Now the bell for Allan, and he's dropped a little, but he's still on course to post the fastest time of the two so far. And that's all he can do. Empty the tank now, looks up, opens that mouth, takes it every breath he can as he drives it towards the line. Gordon Allan of Australia is going to pace the time that is going to put him at the top of the sheets at 1:05.964, 1.6 seconds ahead of Shota Kawamoto. 51.5 kilometers an hour. What a ride by Gordon Allan.
Well, at worst, he's fifth at Paralympic Games with 4 riders still left to compete in this final of the 1 kilometre time trial, C1 to C3 category. Oh, Gordon Allan is a C2 athlete. So one of the more impaired athletes. C1 being the most impaired and C5 being the least impaired. Wow, wasn't that an explosive start? And he did hold on well. He lost a couple of tenths of seconds in the last lap, but he did hold on really, really well.
Appreciation for the effort put in by Gordon Allan.
Our waiting game now to see if it's enough to move into the medals. And he certainly used every ounce of effort and energy he had in his body. Over 500 meters, we rarely see these riders breathing, holding their breath, giving everything they possibly can, and then afterwards, it's just a world of pain.
Well, you can ask for very little else other than them just putting everything into it. After all, this is the biggest stage for these athletes. Getting onto his bike. He's a three-time Paralympic champion, world record holder. Big cheer for Jaco Van Gass. Born and raised in South Africa, his journey to the Paralympic track has been nothing short of phenomenal. He broke the world record in qualifying. He's the bronze medalist from Tokyo. Jaco Van Gass from Great Britain is on track now as the third rider in the six-rider field of the final of the 1 to 3,000 meter time trial. He is more a pursuiter, longer distances, but the bronze medal in Tokyo suggests that he has got some speed in him.
He's down on the time of Allan of Australia at the moment. He does come home quite strong. Lap and a half to go. He'll come around and get the belt.
He's still down, but this man, he in fact he was hit by a car doing a recce on the road course a couple of days ago in Paris and was taken to hospital. And there was some doubt, but there's no doubt now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
He's coming flying back.
This is
a lap to go. There's no doubt. He's now in the lead. He's passed the time faster than Gordon Allan of Australia.
This is his strength now. He's just over half a second to the good. Jaco Van Gass of Great Britain is going to post a time that will take him to the top of the leaderboard. What a last lap that was. 1.1 ahead, 104.825. He breaks his own world record that he set in qualifying. That is a phenomenal ride by Jaco Van Gass, showing that he really has come to the Paralympic Games here in Paris in peak condition.
Oh, that was super, super impressive.
Well, his real time there is also his actual time, 104. He's factored on 104.825. So he improves his C3 world record.
Yeah, a huge benchmark there for other C3 athletes. You can see that he can improve on his starts. We've still got more room for improvement on that time. A little bit of a wobble out of the gate, but he was on top of that quite quickly. He's a rider we see go out relatively slower than he comes home. So over this 1 kilometre, we see the first 2 laps just winding that big gear up. And wow, did he bring that home. 6 tenths in 1 lap is what he brought back on the Australian. Salutes to the crowd.
Well,
no matter what colour the medal, if there is one, he's done his absolute best and bettered his world record.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot, well, that's the point. He can't go away disappointed. You set a personal best in your final, and it happens to be a world record in this case, but then there's nothing more you can do. So he's got to watch. There are 3 riders, so he's in that situation now. He will watch very carefully to 2 Chinese athletes and 1 from France who will race in the last 3 heats here. Tense moments for Great Britain supporters. He's the only Great Britain rider in this field. On themselves 8 medals already in the para-track competition. Right, let's see how we fare now with our next athlete making his way up, Liang Weicong. And a C1 athlete. So, Liang Weicong is a man who has the ability here. 2023 road race C1 champion. So, buttoned up, tightened up, everything in place because there's so much power off that gate. Only 2 C1 athletes, and both of them are the Chinese athletes here. Fourth rider on track, men's C1-3, 1K time trial final. Medals now starting to glint in front of these athletes' eyes. Liang Weicong is on track. He's a C1 athlete, so a factor time of 92.01% will be on his time when he completes this 1 kilometer, and he's well up.
He is absolutely flying.
Nearly 2 seconds faster than the time set by Jaco Van Gass, the C3 athlete. That is on that factor time, 2.4 seconds here. He is absolutely flying.
He qualified 3rd. I expect him to be in the medals, but this could be something even more impressive. All the coaches of the national teams closely looking at that board with 1 lap to go. Can he hold on to this advantage? He is nearly 2 seconds faster than Van Gass.
Silver in the individual pursuit as well, so he's looking for another medal here. Can he bring it home? On his way to the finish line, Liang Weicong, he is in, and he is in that medal position. 0.722, and a world record. No, not for him, beg your pardon. I was looking at Jaco Van Gass. There he is for Jaco Van Gass. His world record is in the C3, but Van Gass looking on as he sees his hopes of a medal slip a little, not gone. But Liang Weicong has put himself in position to collect a medal.
Liang of China there, he has absolutely obliterated his time from qualifying, so he cannot ask more from himself. He'll just have to wait and see what color his medal is going to be with 2 riders left. He is now guaranteed a medal in the men's 1 kilometer time trial. What a performance.
He's an Omnium and Scratch Race world champion in the C1 classification. And he has already a silver medal in the individual pursuit. So this is an impressive performance, bearing in mind that that's a 3 kilometer effort. This is 1,000 meters. Well, Jaco Van Gass senses that he might not be on the podium this time around. It's intense. Well, he broke a world record to put himself in contention.
I'll tell you what, our next rider out on the track is going to get a big roar from the crowd, being French. However, this man here, Liang of China, has just posted a time faster than Leaute in the qualifying. That'll give him confidence. Maybe his medal could be better than bronze. Well, we'll have to wait and see. What a performance.
Well, you sense a bit of tension in the velodrome now. It was all excitement earlier in the session today with the French athletes on the qualifying sessions. But now the stakes are a little bit higher. and Alexandre Leaute of France.
Oh, huge roar from the crowd. He shows a little bit of nervousness as he knows he needs to ride faster than he did in qualifying if he wants to better the time that we just saw from Liang of China.
Massive support for the man from Brittany, Alexandre Leaute. 5 medals in Paralympic Games, 2 golds. He was silver in this discipline in Tokyo. He's the world champion as the C2 in this 1K time trial, but this is C1 to 3. Competition's tough. They'll have to go supremely fast here. World record in qualifying for Alexandre Leaute. Of the gate goes Alexandre Leaute of France. It'll be deafening for the 4 laps around this velodrome as the French hope is bidding for glory here, looking to upgrade from the silver medal in Tokyo to gold on his home track. He's down at the moment on Liang Weicong's time, but he has the endurance to bring it home and bring it home strong. He got the gold in the individual pursuit. Can he double up in the 1,000-kilometer time trial?
Well, same as in qualifying, he was second down after a lap and a half. He comes up to 2 laps to go, and he is only 1.3. That's how fast he can bring it back in the last lap and a half.
He's going to have to do that here because 1.3, now 1.1. He's anxious, the coach in the middle of the track. What has Leaute got in the tank now? The crowd are going to bring him home. He's got a gold medal ahead of him here. He's brought it down, but it's a huge task for him to bring it all the way down. He's still bringing it down. Half a second. Can he bring that back over this last 100 meters? He's driving for the line. What's it going to be for France? It's not going to be gold. And it is Liang Weicong who is celebrating. Well, Leaute gave it absolutely everything. He did put in a phenomenal final lap, but it puts into perspective the effort of Liang Weicong of China in putting that time on the board. 104, 103, 0.104 outside that winning time, and Leaute's time is a world record as well.
Yeah, he just rode faster than he did in qualifying, Leaute, but finds himself in second position with 1 rider to go. So the time's there for his category in C2, the world record.
Well, again, you set a world record, you don't come away with a medal, but you cannot question the commitment, the preparation, the drive. Look at the crowd, the flags waving, urging Leaute on. Already a gold medalist here at the velodrome in the individual pursuit over 3,000, and that's what it means. So he's guaranteed a silver medal with his countrymen on the track. Now, and the different emotions there. The French, well, we've got a bronze here, maybe a silver, depending on what happens last, but Leaute emptied himself out on the track.
Now, our current leader here that we're looking at, Liang, he was 0.3 slower than what we saw from his teammate in the qualifying. So we need to see if his teammate can back up. Leaute, well, he cannot be disappointed. He has to celebrate. What a magnificent performance once again by the Frenchman in front of a home crowd. He can barely stand. Oh, this man, he just has to hope that his teammate has not his best ride of the day, because if he does better his best ride of the day, then it'll be a silver for Liang. So it's Li who is left to come out onto the track. This is Liang, currently top of the leaderboard with his teammate left to ride. Well, I think he'll be happy even with a silver medal. He is happy.
Well, I think so. I mean, he's done everything he possibly can, and his teammate is, of course, a 3-time Paralympic champion in this discipline. So the odds are stacked against Liang Weicong, who put in his best ever ride to get into this silver medal position, or as it is now, gold medal position. So he knows that this man has the ability, has the history, has the record, but it is all history behind him, because this is what counts for the 36-year-old C1 athlete, Zhangyu. Four gold medals in Paralympic history, gold in the individual pursuit, bronze medal as well. And those other 3 golds came in this very event. So he is a serious challenger for the gold. The gold medal is on the line here for Zhangyu of China. He is the gold medalist from London, from Rio, and from Tokyo. Can he make it 4 in a row in the men's C1 to 3 1,000-meter time trial? This next minute will tell you exactly how he goes.
Well, after the first lap, he is 0.7 of a second down on his teammate. He has a lot of work to do over the next 3 laps.
Liang Weicong is the man who holds the fastest time at the moment. His teammate, also C1 athlete, 104, 103. But this man has done it all before, and he has to dig very, very deep here in order to bring it back and see if he can take the record, take the gold medal once again. He's still outside that time. There's the bell now. It's going to be enthralling as he drives. He's still outside, but he's coming back stronger. He's taken almost half a second off that last lap. Can he finish it off here and make it another gold medal? China will take gold and silver. It just depends what order it will be in. Will it be Zhangyu here who's going to take another gold medal in the 1K time trial? He crosses the line, and he is the man who's done it again. He takes gold once again. He's done it 4 times in a row, and he had to work so hard here to come back.
With a lap to go, he was 0.3 of a second down, and he wins the event in the last lap by being 0.6 quicker than his teammate who took silver. Unbelievable. 0.9 of a second in the last lap. What a crazy achievement from Li of China to take the gold medal.
Well, it's as they finished in the individual pursuit, so they finish in the time trial. Zhangyu takes the gold. Liang Weicong takes silver, and Alexandre Leaute takes the bronze medal.
More than 0.2 faster than qualifying. He has really risen to the occasion in the final of this 1,000-meter men's time trial. He takes the gold medal. It's Li of China, and his teammate Liang, he takes silver.
Well, they're having a fantastic games, China. This is a 3rd gold medal for them. He wants the crowd to acknowledge his performance here. They're a little disappointed because their man Alexandre Leaute finished in 3rd place. He's got a medal, but this man, well, supreme ride.
China dominate the 1,000-meter time trial here in Paris. As we see Li of China take the flag, and he'll soon be joined by his teammate, but he is such an entertainer.
Well, fantastic riding and a great games he's having. He is just sensational. A 6th Paralympic gold medal. He's writing his name into Paralympic paracycling folklore here.
Oh, look at the excitement from both of them. It's unbelievable. And Li, who takes the gold medal. He became the first male cyclist representing the People's Republic of China to win gold at the Paralympic Games when he was victorious in the C1 to 3 1,000 metre time trial at the 2012 London Paralympic Games.
Well, Leaute, the bronze medalist, just congratulating Li there, and the silver medalist Liang. There they are. Well, that's wonderful, isn't it?
The camaraderie is unbelievable. It's something to say. It's something so special, and the crowd they're excited for Leaute. They know what he's capable of, and he's an absolute champion. Takes up bronze in the men's 1,000 metre time trial. Here we see the replay of the gold medal ride from Li of China. Well, powerful out of the gate, so stable through his core. And as I said, not many riders over 1,000 metres take too many deep breaths. They are just concentrating on all the power put through the pedals. He looks to the scoreboard, and it's a gold medal.
Well, what a day for the athletes here at the para track for China. They really have put in a huge shift and delivered the results. Well, you cannot get better. Gold and silver in the 1K time trial. Confirming that result, Zhangyu takes the gold medal. In second place, his teammate Liang Weicong. And in third, France's Alexandre Leaute, a C2 athlete. Van Gass, bronze in Tokyo, outside the medals in fourth place.